My experience with motherhood was one I shared with people very close to me. The kind of conversations that happen in a dark corner of a bar or a coffee shop that starts with, I have something to tell you about myself that you might find hard to hear and even harder to believe. And really, often the kind of conversation that happens in a therapy group. I had a mother. I haven't spoken to her in almost 20 years. The last time I saw her was in a courthouse where she took the stand to testify against me, her daughter, in a criminal case against my stepfather, her husband. My stepfather was convicted that day for various crimes, and not as many as he should have been convicted for. My mother met him 20 years before that when I was a toddler. She was divorcing my real father at the time. Their marriage had lasted about 2 years. She used to say to me that the reason she fell in love with my stepfather was because he loved me so much. He was, and still is, a predator. Looking back, I'm sure he saw my mother as an easy target. She came from a wealthy family and had inherited a great deal of money when her parents died young, both within a year of my birth. She was a lost and broken young woman. From there, she failed me every day for my entire childhood. She continues to fail me. She did not protect me. She did not love me. She did not nurture me. What she did do was sacrifice me. I can't imagine the day she must have started to suspect that my stepfather was sexually abusing me. I don't know if she felt horror and fear, or if she didn't even get that far because she had already told herself to deny the possibility of that with every cell in her body. He was sexually abusing me. He was grooming me, as they say. What grooming meant is that he manipulated me on every level. He taught me to keep huge secrets. He told me that what he was doing to me was all about him loving me. He told me he loved me like a girlfriend and that he wanted to marry me. He taught me to be on the lookout for my mother when he was having sex with me. He sexually abused me for 16 years. People ask, did my mother know? Yes, my mother knew. But I also see why she couldn't let herself know consciously. On my 19th birthday, I told a friend what was happening to me for the first time in my life. Then I told my stepfather that I knew what he had done was wrong and illegal. I told my mother and my stepfather I was leaving home. My mother cried, my stepfather cried, and threatened to kill me and himself. My mother said maybe she would leave him, and then she confessed to me the many awful things he had done to her. And then she helped me pack my bags and divide up our shared belongings, and she helped me find an apartment to move to. And a few weeks later, she met me for coffee. She was cold to me then. She was going to stay with my stepfather. She had decided that I had wanted it. I had asked for it. She said I was seductive when I was a child. She also advised me to move on and stop dwelling in the past. And that was the year my new life began. After years and years and years of therapy, I got married. And then I did something I thought I would never be able to do. I became a mother. I had 2 beautiful children with my husband. I became the mother I never had, the mother I could not even imagine, the mother I had to create. From the second I was pregnant, to when I first nursed my son, to when I first kissed my daughter's cheek, I have been learning. I have been teaching myself how to be a mother, not just any mother, but a good mother, a mother that can listen and protect and see with both eyes open and be appropriate and sacrifice my own needs for my children and practice self-care and work on a loving, healthy relationship with my husband. I have wiped the slate clean, processed most of the garbage and abuse, sorted through much of the pain and sadness, and now it is a blank slate. Parenting books, therapists, friends, these are my mothers. They show me how to be a mother, and my children show me how to be a mother. And now I am on the other side of this, and now I am the one who has trouble imagining how a mother could sacrifice her child, how a mother could abandon and hurt her child. And now on Mother's Day, instead of feeling completely motherless, I feel filled with the deepest joy and love in the world to be a mother. When my children call me Mama, I know I have earned it. I've worked so hard for it, and I am beyond grateful.